Welcome into today's video where we go through and tackle, in my opinion, one of the hardest challenges inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies when they brought in the Ninja Turtles Cranked event that allowed you to complete the Easter eggs during the Cranked mode. Now, for me, I don't know about all of you, but the Citadelle map proved to be just the most frustrating Cranked Easter egg to complete for myself and my team. It was truly a very frustrating experience, but at the end, very, very rewarding, as you will see in this video. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you are subscribed, turn on those bell notifications, as you're not going to want to miss out any future uploads from myself on Black Ops 6. In the description down below, you can find the link for my streams. I stream Monday to Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stream on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. I stream everything from Black Ops 6 Zombies all the way through to custom zombie maps, and starting soon, also me making a custom zombie map. So that should be tons of fun. Working hard to hit another long-term goal of mine this year over on streams, which is to smash out Twitch partner. So hopefully a bunch of you will pop into streams. I'd love to see you all there. So before we dive into today's attempt, today's run on Cranked Citadelle with my team of 4 from the amazing Zhorde community Discord. So if you're looking for players to help out, run through Easter eggs, challenges, or just hang out while you do the camel grind, feel free to join the Zhorde community Discord. The link for that is down below in the description, and the community is based on players helping other players. So if that's a good fit for you, again, find the link in the description to join. But this is a bit of our failed attempts and tries that we had been failing on trying to get this Cranked Easter egg done. I tell you, this was just one of the most frustrating things I'd gone through, but I definitely enjoyed the challenge. It was nice that they left the Easter eggs on. In my opinion, I really think that is a win, and I would love to see the limited time modes that were introduced to Zombies for Black Ops 6 to come back in their own playlist. I think that would be really cool to see. Don't know if that would happen. Let me know in the comments if you think that would be cool to see. So in today's video, I'm taking you guys through our entire run of the Citadelle Cranked Easter egg inside of Black Ops 6. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this run today. Right, welcome into today's video. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I genuinely appreciate all the support. It means a lot to me, so thank you. So welcome in. This is Cranked Citadelle, our full squad Easter egg attempt. Right off the hop, we're using the good stuff. Perkaholic, Hidden Power to take the pizza gun straight to Legendary, and we get all the perks, and then we hoarding around the Gobblegum machine so that we can get profit sharing going. I am to save mine for later in the run, so another player is going to be popping that in double points, and we kind of hang out in here until our first profit sharing is over, and then it was time to push through and get things started on our run. Now for today's run, I was doing the lightning sword, so that was my goal, is to go ahead and complete that, get the incantation done as quickly as possible, as early as possible, and everybody else had their own kind of objectives to go ahead and complete, is how we smashed this one out. So that was kind of the goal. I wanted to push through and get this thing started as quickly, as early as possible, trying to get some low round stuff done as quickly as we can while we still have a decent amount on that cranked timer. So it's over to crank the cannon to open up the Citadelle map. It's nice you can plate while cranking that hand cannon. That's pretty cool. So there we go. Citadelle is now open. So now I got my horseshoe, so it's time to launch myself back into spawn so that we can go ahead and get the electrical part of this. The storm spawns over, where is it? Right there. So we're going to go over there, pick up the horseshoe that drops out of the sky, and then we're going to start the incantation, lockdown, ritual, soul-filling thing, whatever it's called, here in spawn. And every time our team picked up these melee weapons from the Ninja Turtles, you should have heard the cursing and swearing in the background. It was kind of funny. Somebody was just about to pack a punch, and they got this, couldn't go to pack a punch, had to wait. It was kind of funny. So we're just getting a lot of things done nice and early. I'm doing my incantation, getting stuff for my sword. Same with the rest of our teammates. They are all running around getting things for their sword, their incantations done, so that we can progress through and try and get into this boss fight as early as possible. Sometimes you just got a PhD slide for the win. And that's my incantation is done and complete, which was awesome. So all that we have to do now is I need to get my sword, get that fully upgraded, and then make it back here to spawn to pick up the melee of the box open. So it's time to get our second electrical rod we need for the lightning sword. So we got that, which is awesome. And then this was going to be our next trap as we were doing that as well. So I figured since I was in the area, I'll hang out and help out with this trap so we can get that done nice and quick. I definitely want to get that trap step done as early as possible during this crank mode. Was something we felt really helped out a lot during this run today, which was actually last night at the time of recording, but you guys get to see it today. So here we are, getting a second one of the traps done. Also, the fire incantation gets complete right there as well, so that's awesome. And now here we are doing the light incantation here. I spawned it. Now I'm waiting for a stamp so that I can go get my sword. And then someone told me they dropped it off because they picked up a sword. So communication is definitely key for Cranked. You got to have your communication on point. As soon as you pick up your lightning sword, run straight down to quick revive room. And the first kind of zombie you see spawn in should have your lightning rod. So now I had all three, so it was my turn to head over here and get my sword upgrade challenge complete. So we go ahead and done that, and I'm just waiting for the lightning strikes to hit my sword. Get out of here, Parasite. They're so annoying. Go. Now he's behind the wall. Are you kidding me? Like, why? Anyway, I'm just hoping to get that lightning strike. There's our first one, so let's go ahead and put that into the pot there. So we've got our first lightning strike in there. Now we're just waiting for a second one. We're on a vermin round, which is fine because you get the foot soldiers spawning in anyway, so it's not a big deal. But you don't need kills to get the lightning strike on your sword. You just need the lightning to hit it. So if you didn't know, that's a little tip. You can kind of run around here with no zombies and just wait for the lightning strike to hit your sword 3 times, and then you'll should be good to go to finish this up. Parasites are so annoying. Of course, the sword, yeah, it's great. Just running around with parasites. So there was my final charge. Got that into the canister. And then those parasites. Oh! Oof. 1 perkaholic down for this run. Oof. Always rough when you drop down using a perkaholic, because that's rough. Definitely no bueno, but got the revive in from one of the teammates. Thank you so much. And there is the fully upgraded lightning sword. So that was kind of my part of this, was to get that done. So I'd finished off my lightning sword, and we were on round 12, so definitely feeling pretty good. I think at this point we were waiting for one more stamp to get one more sword done. So now I was making my way back down to spawn the lightning box down here, and I found the stamp, so I picked that up. And then it was time to switch over to my spawn gobblegum pack so I could get a perkaholic again to replace the one that I had taken it down doing the lightning sword from. I mean, downs were expected. We knew it was going to happen, so, you know, don't let it bug you. That's not what I need. Stock option is not going to be the play. All right, so here we are. Now we were doing the, what was it? Yeah, I was dropping off the sword, the stamp here. And just look at how crazy it gets. You drop off one stamp and just look at how fast that room fills with the foot soldiers. Like, this mode is just zombies on steroids. It's absolutely crazy. I love it. Love the challenge. So now I need to hit the gobblegum machine. Hope to heck I can get that perkaholic back so I can... Oh, let's go. All right, so round 14, I got all my perks back, which was good to go. Pretty much just about ready to go for the boss fight at this point. We were just waiting on, as you can see, the light sword had one more parasite to go pick up. I thought I'd hang out with Melty Face, who's been a big help inside of the Discord. Everybody on the team today, Gideon, Melty Face, huge thank you to both of you. And the third member, I'm sorry I can't remember or pronounce your name, so my bad. I think it's Pro is what short for you. My apologies, but huge helps to everybody inside of that Zhorde community for running tons of people through the Easter eggs on Black Ops 6. You guys have been absolutely amazing with your support. So I hung up here with Melty for a little bit while he's working on the Void sword. And then it was time to do our weapon inspect. And as you can see, we have a timeout going, and I want to just say, just to show how insane this mode gets, like just how quick this mode can just crank things up so fast. As you see here, our timeout's going to run out, and oh my goodness, does this room fill up super fast. So we're at the incantate and then inspect step of the Easter egg already. So we're feeling pretty good about our run right now. We're definitely on a nice low round to get things complete, which was good to see. Lots of communication involved to get things finished. And then you can see what happens when that timer turns off and it gets back to regular zombies. Like, it is definitely cranked up. Holy smokes. This pizza gun's amazing. It's Doppelgas. Did you see that? Just like one shot him. He was dead. So we hit another timeout here for the next step of this Easter egg, as it will spawn in zombies for us. So we didn't need the regular ones. We were a low enough round that pushing forward the one round wasn't going to be too much of an issue. So we activated the first one here. We're just going to run through the green orbs and get this part complete. Making sure we keep our cranked timer full, and then just kind of running around to finish this as a team. Doing this with timeout active was nice, because you're only getting the zombies that are spawning in during this like challenge, I guess you'd call it. So that was awesome to see. We're pack 2 legendary on the pizza gun, so feeling pretty good. I just need to get to triple pack before we get in, and should be good to go. So this one's just about done. I think we needed a couple more, and then we were finished this phase right here. And then we went and did the, if I remember right, it was the Void challenge next. And this one, for some reason, let me know, chat, if you've noticed it in the comments, but holy smokes, does this one seem to take forever to complete? I don't know if we had possibly the wrong... maybe not everybody brought in the right incantations. I'm not sure if Casimir's work. I think they did, and then they patched it so they don't. I'm not sure if that still currently is a thing. If you know, let everybody know, including myself, in the comment section, so that we can be up to date on that, because I believe Casimir's no longer work for this. But you can see here, we're just kind of grouping them up, trying to get as many as we can in the incantations for the Void. I'm just here trying to run around and group up some more zombies just to get more zombies in the area so we can just kill more fast to try and get this completed as quickly as we could. We were honestly surprised how long this one takes to get done, and I think the biggest problem I've had with this one is having it time out. So you're almost done and then it times and you've got to restart it again. That's been one of the biggest issues I had doing this. Also, a good reason to be in here with everybody was because your crank timer, and we definitely want to be able to keep that full. So all the zombies are going to be here. Let's see if we can go ahead and keep the crank timer full while we do that. And then we got that orb done, so that was finished. So the next thing to do was to head off, and I believe we're going to do the fire challenge next, fire step or whatever it's called next. Make our way out front. Going to do the fire, and then we'll end up at spawn doing the lightning one last. Now, I had 3 Molotovs with me and Vulture's Aid with Picky Eater augment. So I knew if I killed enough zombies with the Molotov that they were going to be dropping more, which definitely helps out a bunch doing this one in particular. Just being able to pick up another Molotov and drop it down and have those zombies die by fire damage, which is what it needs for this step. So that was definitely huge. But I mean, you can see just the zombies is just ramped up to like level 11. It is absolutely insane just how crazy this gets, and just how chaotic, just absolute chaos everywhere you go. During cranked, it is just sheer chaos. Once you get up into these type of rounds, it's absolutely insane. We had finished the fire one there, so me and Pro were pushing forward down into spawn to get the lightning one done, as I had lightning incantations on my player already. So got that turned on, and was leading down this big group of zombies here, which is perfect, so we can fire off some lightning incantations to the horde of zombies, and we should be able to get this one pretty quick. Again, we were feeling pretty good. Round 16, just about finished, all of the Easter egg, which is awesome. pushing forward, trying to get these lightning incantation kills done. I think Pro got it finished here or the next one. I think that was it right there. And yep, so that was done. We had finished that, and we were basically ready to go to the boss fight at this point. We did push through a few more rounds just to make sure everybody got to Pack-a-Punch level 3. And then it was time to activate the boss fight on round 19, which was awesome to get in that early. With the amount of times that we had failed pushing into early 20s, it was really awesome to see. So this is going to be our entire boss fight. There's no edits, there's no cuts. This is the complete run we had in the boss fight. I had this great idea to melee him off the beginning, and then yeah, that quickly I said no. 10 HP. Yeah, not doing that anymore. Keep my distance. I'm going to use the pizza gun. That was a quick decision on my part. I'm like, there's no way I'm sticking around for that. Making sure I got my crank timer going here was what I was doing. We had someone go down early, which was a problem. We didn't want to see that. But somebody had popped their... shoot, what's it called? Near death. So Melty was able to keep all his perks and everything there, which is awesome. So we got through the first phase of the boss fight without really much of an issue. Here's where communication was going on. I had to kind of yell a bit, like, my crank timer's almost done. There's no zombies. If we got a power keg, can we hit that right now so I can pause my timer? So there we go. Communication, like I said earlier in the video, is absolutely critical in, you know, chaotic modes like this inside of zombies, where if you're not communicating, you're gonna die. And I have one of the best weapons for this boss fight with the pizza gun. If you did not know, it does, I think I got up to 35,000, a couple 41,000 damage shots on the Guardian boss, so that's definitely some insane damage. Definitely a weapon I recommend running if you're doing this boss fight in particular, or Terminus, or even Liberty. Just don't take it to the tomb. It does nothing on the tomb. Absolutely nothing. It is immune. So there we go. We popped another timeout inside of the boss fight, and we do this not to stop the zombies, simply to stop our player cranked clock. That's the only reason why we're burning timeouts inside of the boss fight, is just to stop the timer, so we can focus in fire on that boss and not have to worry so much about, you know, keeping an eye on zombies to keep the crank timer going. So that was why you see us using the timeout right there in the boss fight, and that's definitely a good strat to help you all have some extra time, just to kind of focus fire in on the boss instead of concentrating on getting the zombie kills. You can see the damage I'm dishing out to that boss is awesome. Cracked his chest piece already there, which is good to see. I was able to start getting some real damage numbers in on him. I mean, let's get one here. Where is it? I think you can see one short there. I pop one on. It's like 33,000, 40,000. There you go. 40,500 damage to that boss. One shot. This thing just absolutely melts him. Absolutely melts him. PhD sliders, like, so a necessity for this boss fight, and for most of them, I feel, just so you can keep yourself moving around. I didn't get him up with the near death there. I wish I could have, but I didn't have, I wasn't able to stick around. I was going to take it down there, so I had to move. And again, I'm focusing in on I just wanted to complete this boss. Like, that was my sole focus right here. You've seen at the beginning of our video today just how many times we failed this, and just how rough this Easter egg can be. And boom, took my down in the boss fight. I knew it was coming. Felt bad though, like, not again. We've had so many failed attempts. I really just wanted to make sure I was going to be able to get up. Now, we were through the second phase, so that was good news. I still have my timeout rolling. We were 3/4 of the way done the timeout. Somebody else had another timeout for after this one. So we were feeling pretty good about this. The only concerns I had at this point was I had lost Jug, Quick Revive, and PhD Flopper. So, like, kind of a bunch of critical perks that I need to kind of stay alive and avoid taking a ton of damage inside of this boss fight. Issue also was plates. I was definitely struggling to keep plates on my player. So here we are trying to run around and grab as many plates as I possibly can. But I tell you, the stress levels here were a little bit through the roof. Knowing that I'd taken that down and lost like every critical perk needed for this Easter egg. Yeah, that was a very concerned running around here waiting for our final state damage phase to kind of, start. And then there's the amalgam. We want to make sure we got rid of that amalgam as fast as we could. I think it was like 2 or 3 shots. Someone got it with the other pizza gun. Or an incantation, I can't remember. But that amalgam got wrecked nice and quick. And then here we go. He opened up and we were able to start damaging the boss here on Citadelle. We popped off another timeout, so you can see getting 23,000 damage on the backside without hitting, one of those crit spots for him. So that's some huge damage. You can see just how quick that health bar is going down. There was 2 of us today running the pizza gun, which definitely made this a lot more doable, I believe, for sure. Here I'm trying to stay away. Thank goodness the boss decided to not chase after me during this phase, because that was no bueno. And then you can see we're just about finished the boss's health right here. There we go. We got it done. Thank goodness. I am so happy we got that finished. Again, big shout out to the Zhorde community for helping me knock out cranked Citadelle Easter egg. Absolutely insane. And for the number of times I completed this Easter egg, I was surprised when I picked up the amulet to actually be giving the intel for this. Amazing. Thank you so much. Let me know down in the comments section if you were able to complete all 4 of the zombie Easter eggs on cranked mode on the Ninja Turtles limited time mode inside of Black Ops 6. I'd love to find out if you guys have got them all done, so let me know. Also, don't forget to be liking, commenting, and subscribe to the channel as at 7,000 subscribers to show thanks for just the unbelievable support from all of you on my channel. I will be doing my next giveaway. So thank you all so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the cranked Citadelle Easter egg run, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.